Yeah, what's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction, and this time we have another plugged in with Fumez. This time we have PS. I remember when I first started doing reactions and people used to comment on my Zone 2 videos saying that PS was the best in Zone 2, and ever since he's been back home, I believe him. He hasn't given me a reason to not believe that statement yet. So you know what? I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
I'm plugged in right now, you know. I'm with Fumez, you know. Oh shit. What was I about to say?
He's such a clown,
Hitfilm,
son.
baby. Step up. Smoke. I'm thinking about dead guys. Pass that Dutch to the left. Smoke until I got red eyes. Wish I was there when let fly. I would have jumped out, ching up a dead guy. Hits but bring out a sting like this. I used to show them how to step like this.
I don't even know if I want. I'm gonna reload it. I don't know why, but I am.
I'm plugged in right now, you know. I'm with Fumez, you know. Oh shit. What was I about to say? Oh yeah.
The cadence in the beginning kind of threw me off.
Step up. Smoke. I'm thinking about dead guys. Pass that Dutch to the left. Smoke until I got red eyes. Wish I was there when let fly. I would have jumped out, ching up a dead guy. Hits but bring out a sting like this. I used to show them how to step like this. For a black flag, and we rep like this. It gets like that. We get man ripped. Had to burn my hood.
You know, it's super irrelevant, but I've actually been saying it gets like that really often, and I've actually been saying it because of the song It Gets Like That with Chip featuring Gets. I don't know, I just wanted to share that because why not?
Step like this. For a black flag, and we rep like this. It gets like that. We get man ripped. Had to burn my hoodie in. Now in North and South I'm a bully. Bob round in that hoodie. Get man burn when I light it. Roll up time it, trying to make a new Zooey. Cut through it. Let's go camp. I might just do it like Tookie. Get back, bitch, or you get stabbed like some ad-libs. I want shit when I was a kid. Now look.
Man said you get stabbed like some ad-libs. So for those of you who don't know, I believe Walks put me onto this in one of his videos. I could be wrong, but I think the things that we call ad-libs are actually called stabs, but it's one of those things where everybody's been so wrong for so long that it's like there's no point even correcting it anymore. So if that's the case, that's OD. Or they might be the same thing, I don't know.
Hoodie in. Now in North and South I'm a bully. Bob round in that hoodie. Get man burn when I light it. Roll up time it, trying to make a new Zooey. Cut through it. Let's go camp. I might just do it like Tookie. Get back, bitch, or you get stabbed like some ad-libs. I want shit when I was a kid. Now look, bitch, I'm lit like some matchsticks. Scoreboard, nigga, match this. He a fat split. Was a little you. Tell him think about his actions.
I swear, every time I do this, yeah, I hear that siren? Y'all hear that? Perfect timing. Madness. I swear, every time I watch one of these, Fumez' reactions, it's my mood. Every time.
Get man burn when I light it. Roll up time it, trying to make a new Zooey. Cut through it. Let's go camp. I might just do it like Tookie. Get back, bitch, or you get stabbed like some ad-libs. I want shit when I was a kid. Now look, bitch, I'm lit like some matchsticks. Scoreboard, nigga, match this. He a fat split.
It's like how you go from I'm lit like some matchsticks to then going right back.
Was a little you. Tell him think about his actions. Smoking on that. Yeah, I'm gleeful. I'm always smoking that. And I keep it too, so my people. Easy, we get evil. Them niggas there, they're deceitful. You're bad, nigga, me too. Only difference, I got a teeth full. They must be burning. They're burning, huh? Where's all their mates? They're in the grave, they're turning, huh? Why? Cause they ain't riding, but they're still writing. That's concerning, huh? The GoFundMe's earning, huh? They should get like right bird. They go board, nigga, match this. He a fat split. Was a little you. Tell him think about his actions. Smoking on that. Yeah, I'm gleeful. I'm always smoking that. And I keep it too, so my people. Easy, we get evil. Them niggas there, they're deceitful. You're bad, nigga, me too. Only difference, I got a teeth.
I get it. Dead, deceitful, deceased.
Evil. Them niggas there, they're deceitful. You're bad, nigga, me too. Only difference, I got a teeth full. They must be burning. They're burning, huh? Where's all their mates? They're in the grave, they're turning, huh? Why? Cause they ain't riding, but they're still writing. That's concerning, huh? The GoFundMe's earning.
I feel like there's a bar in there somewhere and I'm not getting it right now because I'm just too. I don't know. I feel like somewhere in there's gonna be a bar that y'all not gonna let up on. I don't know.
They must be burning. They're burning, huh? Where's all their mates? They're in the grave, they're turning, huh? Why? Cause they ain't riding, but they're still writing. That's concerning, huh? The GoFundMe's earning, Huh. They should get life insurance or go get a stick like Merlin, huh? You don't bang, you a virgin, huh? Where's the friends? They're in the grave turning, huh? Why? Cause they ain't riding, but
What? And yeah, I gotta really deep it too. Fumez is in there hearing everything he's actually saying.
Where's the friends? They're in the grave turning, huh? Why? Cause they ain't riding, but they're still writing, that's concerning, huh? They go from me's earning, huh? Look, they should get life insurance, so go get a stick like Merlin, huh? You don't bang, virgin, oh shit.
Fumez, the engineer.
Mood, Fumez. Mood. So in this channel we hold the vowels, that means we're gonna get straight into it, and this one gets an 8. So the thing with PS is that he has a flow that's just so distinct and so unique, and he's mastered it and gotten it so down packed that no matter what track he's on, it's gonna sound fire. So I can't give this anything less than an 8, but the only reason why it's not getting a 9 is because it really didn't wow me this time around. Maybe it was because it didn't have like the right punchlines for me to kind of make it like hit the way that it normally would, but at the end of the day, like I said, his flow is just so on lock. It's like there's nothing wrong with it in my personal eyes. There wasn't really anything outstanding about this beat either. It was a pretty standard drill beat. Like, it didn't have anything that really caught my attention while I was listening to it. Maybe because I was too focused on the sonic rings. Maybe I was too focused on all of the dead references. I don't know, but other than that, like, the beat just didn't really stand out to me, but it didn't have anything that set off any red flags, so that's the reason why it isn't creeping towards that 7 area. Now, my main issue with this one lyrically is I don't really feel like it lived up to the standard that PS has set for me in terms of the tracks that I've already heard and reacted to. This time around, I felt like he just wanted to be rude. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's drill. It's zone 2 we talking about, so you have to expect it to a degree, but I feel like this time around it was just oversaturated. Like, it wasn't even like size, because it's just like, damn, that was rude. It's more like size is like, okay, like, damn, he's still going. Alright then. After a certain point, it's like, alright, how many times are you gonna say that they're dead? You know what I mean? That's really how I feel about it. It's probably a bunch of bars that are gonna be commenting that I missed my first time around, whatever. My overall point is that this one was just so focused on the rudeness that if he even had those kind of bars that I was expecting out of PS, I just didn't even really fully take the mix. I was just so focused on how rude the track was. At the end of the day, rudeness is a part of the genre. You know, it is what it is. People want to hear it for whatever their reasons are, so I understand its place in the sound and the overall culture, but it does reach a point where this becomes oversaturated, and not everybody wants to hear that 24/7. And while I probably didn't catch all of the punchlines, from the ones that I did gather and the ones that kind of felt like they were punchlines and maybe I just don't know the reference entirely, they were very classic PS. The way that he's able to incorporate his wordplay, it's really top tier, and it's something that you may have heard me say in some of my recent reactions with some other artists, where it's like when you reach that point where you can use your words in such a way that it doesn't feel like a punchline immediately. Like, it doesn't feel like the kind of bar where you know that this person is intentionally trying to make it clear that this is a punchline. They're just talking, they're just doing whatever they're doing, and it's up to you to catch it. That's PS's flow, and I think that he has that on lock. But I also do feel like part of the reason why I'm not really rating this one as highly as I might for his lyricism is because I was introduced to some wicked wordplay, and this one isn't really on the level of like his Voice of the Streets, for example. And it's really because of the excessive rudeness why this one doesn't get past a 7.5 for replay value. This isn't something I would want to play. Like, if this played on my playlist, I'll most likely let it rock. I don't really have much reason to skip it overtly, but there isn't really anything in this one for me that makes you want to run and play this track right after hearing it. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. What are your favorite PS songs? What are your favorite PS verses? What do you think is his best work so far? Hang tight for some more reactions, because I do got more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.